morning! Alright, we are going to make parachutes today. To make a parachute, we are going to need parachute material. This is really thin, some of them are kind of pushed together. We have to make sure we only need one. So there's two in there. If you get one that's folded over, we're going to take it and make sure we cut it right along the line. I'll help you with this if we need to, but most of them should already be cut. Just like that. We need parachute material. We're going to need string. We're going to need something to cut it with, and a little bit of tape to attach it. So today, you will take your parachute material. You will get a piece of string that is long enough to do 4 corners. By 4 corners, I mean you're going to take it and measure from corner to corner, and that's 1. You're going to need 4 of those pieces all together. So 1, and since you have 1 the right size, you can just make it, measure it using the second piece, like so, and go 2, and with yarn, it's better to hold both sides. It makes it a little easier to cut. 2, and then 3, and 1 more, which makes 4. So now you should have 4 different strings. You're going to take those 4 strings, and on one end, you're just going to tie one overhand knot like you usually do when you tie your shoes. You just tie it, pull it in. You got 1, that way it connects them all so they won't fall apart. You're going to take each string and you're going to attach it to the corners, the 4 corners of your rectangle with tape. So I'm going to take 1, I'm going to take it right here. I'm going to take a piece of tape and I'm going to attach it to the corner. Just tape it on there and just make sure you can wrap over the extra just to make sure it's on there. You add your tape, boom, you got 1 corner, all done. Now I'm going to lay it out and I'm going to do this second corner. So I'm going to take another piece of string and I'm going to put it on the other corner and I'm going to tape that one on there the same. Short piece, long piece. I like my pieces of tape a little bit longer to wrap around. I'm going to tape it just like that, and then I'm going to wrap around the edges, just the extra. They don't have to be this long. Like I said, I just put a little bit of extra. I feel better with it. Then you have 2 more pieces. 1 here, and the piece of tape, just repeating the first 2 steps over and over. I take it. This piece of tape's a little bit smaller. I'll wrap that around, and 1 last piece right here. It's gonna go in the corner like that. And then you take that down. I'm gonna wrap that guy. And when you're all done, you have a cool parachute. Well, what's a parachute without something to hold on to, right? So we're gonna take a lollipop. We're going to take that lollipop, and I'm going to put that lollipop with 1 piece of tape. This one doesn't have to be long because it's just going to wrap around the base of it. If it gets twisted, it's no big deal. So I'm going to take this lollipop. I'm going to turn it to where the big part's facing up right now, but when it's falling, it'll be facing down. And I'm going to take it and I'm going to wrap it around that knot I tied because we want it at the very bottom of your parachute. So do one side, and now I'm just going to wrap that tape around, wrap it around. Boom! You have made a parachute. I wonder if it can fall. I wonder if you can see it fall very well. Look at there! We're doing this side. Yay! You have a working parachute, and that is your stem for Friday Patriot Games. Not only do you get an awesome parachute, but you also get to have a lollipop with it. Have a good day. Wow.
Science!